Hello everyone. This is pholtos playing the almighty intense mode of Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. It's incredibly difficult, so you can continue as many times as you like, and it won't affect the ending. And even if you lose, you can still use any Pokemon you like. So just try to clear it. But you don't need any more advice, do you? So, yeah, if I had lost in any of the, instances in the past, I wouldn't have been able to use a Pokemon and stuff. But I didn't encounter that. I'm waiting for you. They'll show me their might. Alright, let's use the flower friend this time. Alright, so, intense. Just, yes, you'll see. I don't think I need to say any more. Ooh, look at all the pretty things. Oop. Oh, boop. We're gonna do a thing. Gotta watch out. Onion ring. I don't know what I mean by that. But we gotta be careful, because he's gonna send a bunch of little things at me in a lovely shade of colors. It's gonna be wonderful. Oh, I did not anticipate that one. Oh, I did not anticipate that one. Wow, I'm just not anticipating, am I? It's pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. The impressiveness of impressiveness is impressive. Ask Ness. Here, you can have some of my own. Whoa, Nelly, look at that giant thing of garbage. It's so big and giant and a thing of garbage. I'm gonna do that, get another doubler. That one was not what I wanted, but it's okay. Alright, Buster. Prepare to get comboed in a slightly uncomfortable manner. Uh-oh. I have a thing I can do. It just took me a while to find it. Uh-oh. I have a thing I need to do. This. Okay. And then... Yep. So we'll do this. Set that up. Nice and pretty. Waiting. Boop. 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 Doop. 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 There's my times 10 I was looking for. Now I just have to survive. Alright, buddy. I think that's quite enough out of you. Or maybe not. Buddy, you've made your point. You don't need to continue this rampage you got going on. We understand. We believe in your power. You could stop this at any point in time you desire. It's okay. I get it. You were laughed at for being the first foe in this game, and you're finally getting your vengeance. And it's quite effective, I must say. But will it be enough? I say no. I say not at all. There we go. And I almost hit 4 minutes, too. Dang. I mustn't give in to my faults. Oh, maybe I can't get it on intense level. It's possible. Alright, Bugsy. I shall be doing this, and then we shall spend the remainder of the time working on some puzzles. 2 intense battles, and then 1 level of puzzles shall be a wise thing to do. Given how nonsensical this can be. Boop. One of the big things about when it gets this huge is you just gotta be like, okay, what can I do to progress the things like this? And that. Yeah, it's very much reactive at this point. You cannot be, like, aggressive at this stage. We're gonna do this and make a funny little combo. Oh, that was a fantastically funny combo on my part. That's gonna collect, so we do that, and then that was meh. I'll do that and do this to clear those. And now I gotta wait for more stuff, but actually we could probably be a little proactive here. Or we can just say nah and wait for him to hit me with this ×6. Alright, buddy. Do that. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. And then go ahead, get that going. Good. I need to move these. Now. Oh, that was the bad one to do. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. Everything is hunky-dory. Boom! Face my mighty combo and fear. Oh. Oh, my hands do not do well dealing with too long endurance matches. I'll do my best, but my goodness. Endurance is not a strong suit of mine when it comes to the almighty puzzles of Pokemon. And that's another reason I'm doing only 2 per session, because it's tiring having to react to this much stuff. There we go. Okay, that was good. Maybe it wasn't a ×10. Maybe it was making like a 10+ block bunch. I lost your passion. Alright, next time on this area, we'll take on Whitney Houston. I'm late. No grumbling. Nah, I'm gonna grumble all day by coming back later. Alright, 1 star. We're going on to the star world here. Doot, and whatnot. And so, we'll start by immediately setting things up so that... Let's see. You want that. You want this. You want that. You want this. Let's see. Bottom row could be anything. Middle row could be anything. You can do this, but it looks silly. You can do this, and it works. Ta-da! This will be a nice, calm bit of playing after arming my arms for excessive periods of time. Let's see, we got a 5 here, so, I mean, I can do something like this. No. This. No. This. That. see. That. No. That. No. That. No, but close. That. No. That. No. That. No. Yes. That's very, very neat looking, that 5. Very, very nice way of doing it. Let's see, what do we have for the third one? We have 7 yellows and 5 blues. So I need to make 5. And so I mean, I need to make a 5 and a is basically all I can think. Well, I can do something like that, and then 3 moves, 3 moves, 3 moves. Standard 5 line won't work, even though that would be 3 moves. So instead, I have to turn this into something else. Close-ish. This one provides stability. This one is brought down so that these two, and then this one creates the 5. Okay, that took me a lot of experimentation to come up with the right idea. My goodness. Alright, here. Well, like 3 moves. And I see that lines up those guys. But if I do this instead, then everything gets lined up. And it works! I love it when something just snaps into place immediately after having one that's just, oh, so hard to possibly figure out the correct directions. Here we have a 3. Now, if I'm just straightening things out, you have this guy, and that guy, but no. So it's not that simple for straightening them out. Now this straightens out several of them, but that doesn't help either. Could do something like this, that, and then that makes that mess. So I swap these first, then I do this, and then I can do that, and it's beautiful. Alright. Several goofy things are in line here. I can do that, but that seems pointless. I can move this all the way over here and do that, but it feels like the big thing is I need to get this diamond set to behave. Like, I can do this, and it looks wonderful, but then you end up with a diamond by itself, so I need to get the diamond to be somewhere else. Yes! Very good! Get the diamond to be somewhere else! Wow! Who could have thought? Oh, Mr. Diamond. Well, this gets the diamond somewhere else. It doesn't help the issue, but it certainly is a choice. I can also do this, but that doesn't help. Let's see. No. I mean, I could do this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It was just a slight difference in how I got the reds lined up. Alright, 1-7. You have 3 sets of 3. And, I mean, that's not going to work. So, we can do that. It doesn't look smooth. It doesn't look nice. It doesn't look... We can do that. It doesn't look smooth. I could just do that, and I mean, it works. Just smooth it out that way. When there's only a couple blocks you have to worry about, a lot of it just comes down to thinking, how can I make everything just fit? And eventually you'll find a lovely way to have that work. So like here, this makes almost everything fit, and that makes everything die. So you don't want to do that. However, one thing I noticed is that I can move that out of the way. That'll drop here. So if I were to finish it there, it would be wonderful. Like if I do this, you end up with this situation. So instead, let's do... Put that there. Put that there. Maybe not. Maybe the key is I smooth out the greens instead. And then it looks like this. But no, that's not it. I could smooth it out this way. But that's not it either. I can do this, but that's not it either. This is close. So if I get it out of the way instead... This is also close. This is Halloween. Well, I can move this one. Doesn't help matters. I can do it. Nice. Aha! Okay. These are some very complicated setups. But I am managing to do World 1. I cleared 8 stages. Now I can go to the next round. Well, I will use a cursor to select the stage. It's called 1-9. With 5 greens. 3-3 and a 3. So, a 5 and then a bunch of 3s. Well, let's see where this leads me. I can do something like this and just have it work. Yup. Alright, 110. What do you got? 4 moves. The green makes me think I want to move all these guys, and then maybe not. But I can do this, and that'll be close. I can also move stuff like I can do that and that. It doesn't help, but okay, looking at the greens, I could do this, do that, and do this, and it almost works. Okay, so instead I'll do this, and then I'll do that. And there we go. That is World 1 done. I just didn't focus on the greens that were a 4 at first. And that was a bit of a mistake on my part. And that is round clear. Next time, we do another set of 2 dudes and 1 puzzle round. And making sure... Oak, you don't need to tell me.